Hey guys, welcome back to the Backroom. This your boy Bernard Bars.
It's your boy CG.
Let's have a real conversation. In the car, and the phrase that he uttered to me was, "I like what I like."
It is nothing wrong with getting what you like,
Mm-hmm.
but it needs to be done in a responsible manner. Then I can focus more of my finances onto what the bigger things that I'm trying to do.
Well, see, we're not gonna. A lot of times, we're not gonna focus on that. Like, we've been told to not worry about that. Like, in our mindset, for some reason, it's just like we said. Like, hey, I could die tomorrow, so I might as well get what I want. So, but I come to a lot of people, like when I talk to them a lot of times, I'm like, I'm not thinking like that.
Right.
Like I want to plan in 20 years from now and actually set myself up to be good. I don't want to do nothing stupid that I may ruin my chance for something great later on.
Right.
And so, like, I feel like when we're talking about a lot of stuff, like even when it comes to like jobs and everything, we already know everybody is not built to be a boss, but they cannot control your mindset. So when you go in and you're talking about something as simple as I like what I like, but what you like and what you're doing to yourself, you're not seeing the ramifications, like I said earlier on part one, of what you like. Like,
Yeah.
it's actually damaging. So like, if we explore that a little bit more, right? If we go in and just like I said, like, oh man, I love having the brand new shoes that comes out. I like that.
Yeah.
Well, I've have to work to get that. Now, things are going to happen to me in that stage for me getting that. So that means I may have to work 12 hours days. I might have to sacrifice money other places. I may not have the best house. I may not have the best car.
Right.
But I got the shoes that I want. Now, I have to live with that decision though. I have to live with the decision that I made. So even if we go and we say relationships, you have certain people that, okay, I like this type of person. Okay, I like them short. I like them thick. I like them this way. Okay, that person that you're choosing to be with, its consequences comes behind your choices.
Right.
That could also be damaging because, like I said, what you like may not like you back, or it may not be good for you.
Yeah, and I like this topic because it's just, say for example, like what you touched on, like the clothes and the shoes and stuff like that, and it's just like I had that point of I like what I like, but then it's like when it got down to the real stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, say for instance, y'all always gonna see me in a black shirt.
Right.
And the reason for that is, one, because we do our own editing and all that stuff. It's just easier the color. But two,
he going to the
yeah. But two, it's like I don't want to have to match like figure out what I gotta wear for this or wear for that or wear for that. Like, I already know when I go to sleep, I know what I'm gonna wear the next day already automatically.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Also, to touch on that now, what you like is simple. It's a black shirt. You understand what I'm saying? So now, it's not gonna. You can get multiple black shirts. You can get a couple. It's not gonna.
Oh no! I mean, I bought with this. I bought like 4 like packs of the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
4
right.
packs of it. But hold on. Let me elaborate a little bit. Like, so it's not that I don't want to have, like, the fashion stuff and, like, and I have some stuff in storage and stuff like that. But the thing is more of I could die tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend my time picking out clothes. I don't want to spend my time matching shoes.
Yeah.
I want to spend I got a goal that I'm trying to reach right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, I want to spend every minute as much as I can, trying to get to that goal instead of worrying about clothes, worrying about, oh dang, I done wore these shoes too many times. I gotta go get something else because they don't match with this other outfit that I got, and now that outfit look new and the shoes don't look right, or this or that. I don't want to have to worry about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to simpler, because that's the thing. I tried to simplify my life. I got rid of all houses and stuff like that. I came and bought a house cash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I bought my cars cash.
Yeah.
Now, you know, it came with some complications now that I'm finding out, but it's still, it'll work out how it's going to supposed to work out or whatever.
Right.
But the thing is it's like, I simplified my life so that I can focus on my objective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my objective is not a car.
Yeah. And that, but
I don't think that anyone's objective should be a car.
Yeah, but so I think that's what, you know, this topic is all about. It's kind of like, make what you like matter for something.
Right.
Like make it matter.
I'm gonna tell you.
Like, you know, and don't just, like I said, like, don't just sit up here and use that phrase for a bad choice.
Yeah.
If I can say that, right?
Yeah. And you know, I bought a lot of expensive stuff. Like, I done
and you can talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I done bought Gucci shoes and Armani stuff and like Porsche design glass, all this. I done had all this stuff, and you know, it just, when I look back at it, like, it don't, like, today, that don't, like, I still got this stuff. And that, well, and let me touch on that first before I say what I was gonna say. When I was younger, like, I had like a kind of a phobia of just letting my money go into thin air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, since I've been an adult, everything that I bought, like, I bought high-end things because I wanted it to last.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to have, like, retain that value, or for me not to have to repeatedly buy something because I bought it cheap. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I like to, if I spend my money, I want to see where it went. Okay. And then also, for the most part, besides the clothes and stuff, well, the clothes too, I guess. Because at that time, like, I was building myself up as an artist, and that's why I bought clothes and Gucci and all that shit, because I was creating an image for myself. You know what I'm saying? In a different country, like, trying to perform and shit like that. Trying to have, like, it's kind of a fashion country. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, I did those things for a specific reason, but that was also, like, everything, to think about it, everything that I done was things that were going to give me some kind of return. Yeah. It wasn't for people to necessarily like me, but it helped me do, quote unquote, my job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And see, that, to me, I can get on that, especially when we were talking about something with value, because everybody know, especially in the city, that, you know, the only thing I ever wanted to do was music. Right. So I can sit up here and say, hey, I like music, I love doing it. So what did I do with my money? I spent it on equipment. Right. Even to this day, and you know, you can go back to the studio today and it's still there. Right. But those are what I call the investment that made sense, that mattered, because I put out countless albums, I made countless money off of them, and that was something that made sense to me. Now we can go back to the guy that I was talking about, and he may say, well, you know, this car, it makes sense to me, you know, this is what I want to do. But I'm looking at it as like, well, if your goal is to not work for somebody, you just sign that away once you get that car. Right, with the car. You know, because you're basically entering in a contract 84 months. You know, and I could see how some people, they can feel like they ain't had nothing their whole life. Mm-hmm. So they see an opportunity to have something and they go for it. I get that. But, you know, you kind of gotta take a step back for a second. Mm-hmm. Because if you're getting to the point where you can afford this car, mm-hmm, and you ain't had nothing your whole life, why don't you do something that is actually gonna better your life? Well, other than buying something that's an appreciating asset.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm guessing it's some kind of Dodge Charger, Challenger, whatever like that.
It's actually gonna be a Hellcat.
Yeah.
Actually.
So
like,
from what I heard on the internet or whatever, I think 2023, 2024 is supposed to be the end of the Hellcat. So everybody like, oh, you better get them now.
You better get them.
Gonna be gone.
They're gonna be gone.
And I can get that from a standpoint of somebody who's gonna be a collector.
Yeah.
Which means that they're gonna buy that car and they're gonna put it in a garage.
Yeah.
And they're gonna wait 20 years and that car is gonna be worth a lot of money.
No, that car is probably gonna be used to go to work.
Yeah, it's gonna be back and forth to work.
Yeah.
So if you're not a collector and you're trying to do something just because it's about to be over, now what if you get this car, they stop production for 2 or 3 years, and then they start it back up again? But guess what? You still in the car payment.
Yeah. Well, see, most people can't see beyond that. Like, they only see right now. And like to touch on what you just said, like, okay, well, why don't you take that if you never had anything? Okay, that's gonna be on another episode that we got coming up.
Right.
Because in my opinion, it's our culture. We go back to like, if we didn't have it, now I gotta get it. And I gotta show you that I got it.
But see, I don't want to put things towards our culture.
Okay.
Because I look at those type of people, that's their environment, because it's not my environment. You know what I'm saying? That's not my, like, I'm not follow the leader, because the culture is basically you moving in the same pattern as everybody else.
And
which is gonna put you in a, you know, you in a revolving door. You in, like, you know what I'm saying? Your son gonna do the same shit you did. Right. Just because you did that, bro.
And to see, we're not gonna get it.
Hold on. Check this. Listen to this. Your son is gonna do the same thing that you done. Because you did what you done, now he can't have the life that you want him to have, so he gonna do the same thing that you done because he never had shit.
See, and see, man, listen, I already told you on part 1 that this conversation can break into so many different topics.
Oh yeah.
That topic right there alone, especially by you saying like, okay, that's the culture. Certain people, like, they can't see beyond that, because if we break down to like what's your environment, they have a different mindset.
We gonna run a part 3 on this.
You think we should do a part 3?
Oh yeah, we gonna have a part 3 on this.
You think we should?
Because I think it's a lot to break down and dissect in this situation. Because
I told you, did I tell the audience? Did I tell the audience?
Oh yeah. Because it's one of those things where, like, you know, when you're, just because you like what you like I said, what did I say? It might be a month, it might be 5 years. It actually might lean over into your son's generation.
Yeah. Because of what you like.
Because of what you like, you put your kid in a bad position.
You put them in a bad position,
you know what I'm saying?
Of what you like.
So it's and then even again, speaking on the culture thing, like, why are you trapped in something that, like, who said that was the culture?
Well, see, because we go by, again, internet, what majority of people are saying.
Right.
That you have to, like, you're the only one that can break that.
Because this is, from my standpoint, your family is your culture. Because your culture is what is your influence.
Yeah.
You, like, I'm gonna have an individualized culture from you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, we of the same ethnicity, but that don't mean just be like, I kind of hate the whole stereotypical things of just because you this, you supposed to be this.
No.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Listen, man, like, we've always been the type we rejected those notions. That's the reason why we're sitting right here in the back room with our own show right now.
Right.
Nobody ain't think, because we had an idea. Coming from our culture, it tells us we shouldn't even be able to do this right now. But we rejected that idea because we're like, I'm not thinking like this.
This is a big topic.
Listen.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I like what I like. We can go to the new age. We can go to the new age rappers.
You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? I think once we go and we see this,
Yeah.
we're gonna probably we're gonna do a part 3, but when we put I like what I like, we're gonna put a little, parentheses behind that, what that episode is. Cause we can go, I like what I like, the culture.
Right.
We can do anything with this topic, because guess what, man? It's our show, right? It's our show.
Right.
So, listen, guys, hey, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna, like we said, we just made that up on the spot. This is what we're gonna do. I like what I like. Just remember, like I said, don't let what you like be something that's so detrimental to you that you can't get out of it.
And I mean, that's really it. Like, just don't let your emotions get in the way of logic.
Bro, that's a good one, bro. Like, hey, this your boy Bernard Barr.
It's your boy CG.
We out.